Hey traders, back to another sharing here. So I'm here to warn all of you, just a big advice here, as someone who's been trading for close to 7 years, as someone who has managed prop firm capital, real investors capital, as well as um, on the hedge fund side. I shall warn all of you, do not ever try to touch someone else's money, especially if it's real money, without first thing, without having a consistent strategy, without actually having a system that is giving you positive expectancy in the long run. Second thing, if you don't have enough track record. Third thing is, if there's no actual black and white, you shall never ever touch someone else's money. Why? Over the year, I've seen so many people just carelessly trying to manage someone else's capital just because they see some results on their own performance, on their own end. But the problem is here. First thing, in order to justify someone is really profitable, it requires a long track record. Most likely at least 1 year. At least 1 year. Because there's a lot of traders approaching me are seeking for investment as well. And without at least a 6 months to 1 year track record, let it be consistent profit payouts or consistent journaling, and most importantly on his own MT4 platform, the actual trade histories on his MT4 live account, I would never ever put in my investment. And the problem is here is traders are just too excited, also they're too eager to seek for funds, but they forget, are you capable of managing the amount of money? Just one example that I shared before. One of our traders previously, he was fairly new into the market. I would say less than half year. If you are below 3 years in the market, to me, you are still considered very fresh. Why? Because most of the really big bumps, the big improvement or the big failure will most likely happen in your second and third year when you think you know everything, but in actual, you are still learning. So this specific trader, he took investment from his uncle. I've shared this story before. You should never ever get involved with money with your close ones. This is just personal principle. For some of you, maybe you feel like it is okay if I take money from my parents, my siblings, my uncle, my aunties, my grandpa, grandma. They are closer to me. If something goes wrong, they are more tolerable. But to me, if you're dealing with real money, it is unacceptable that you take someone else's money and you actually blow it. Okay, so what happened to this trader was he took, I forgot the actual amount, it was 20k. Yeah, one of my videos previously I talked about this case study as well. So he took an amount from his uncle, and guess what, within 1 month I think he lost all of the amount. And I had a call with him. He wasn't my mentee, but I was offering him, why not I run a call with you, because he seemed pretty panicked. So what I told him was, first thing, acknowledge your problem. You were too eager, you were too hungry to seek for investment, because realistically, who doesn't want to make more money? By getting more capital, it directly increases our income as a trader if you make money, right? But the thing is, don't keep trying to cheat the way through if you are not even profitable. You see, if today you're someone who's just in the market for 3 months, 6 months, or even 1 year, you have not gone through a lot. You have really not gone through a lot. It takes a lot of pain for a trader to actually realize, I need to start doing the right thing. Then they start refining their system, and therefore they just miraculously created a profitable system, and that's what we refer to an edge. If you recklessly or if you're too hungry to take on investment from someone else, bear in mind, money can ruin everything, or so-called anything. Let it be relationship, let it be even your own parents. When you make money, everyone's happy. But when you lose money, you have to bear with the consequence of people actually point at you and shout at you. Right? Because no matter what, this is their hard-earned money. You don't feel the pain as much because this is not your money. So imagine today if you give your money, you put in 50k, invest into a trader, and he lost all of the money within 1 month or within 2 weeks. Can you accept it or not? You cannot. So when this happened on someone else, you can't blame them for blaming you. You can't blame them for even suing you because you were not supposed to take their money in the very first place. So why prop firms or these online prop firms like FTMO, they are so generous in giving you such a large account? Because the entire scheme is based on a profitable business model. They take failed challengers fee to pay you. Do you think they really A-book you if you're a good trader? They don't. You are 24 hours touching on a paper account. It's all demo. It's no real money involved. That's why when you get the funded account, all you do is you sign a small agreement. When you're dealing with real money, you have to actually go through the black and white. And it's a lot more lengthy. It's a lot more detailed as compared to how you simply just sign a small agreement when you get FTMO funded accounts. And most of the rule, every single thing entailed inside the FTMO or any big prop firms agreement are mostly to protect their own interest. They are not there to protect you. But when you sign an actual agreement, let's say you sign a black and white with a real investor, you're taking in $100,000 or let's say $1 million from this person. The agreement has to be based on, first, both parties agreeing to the same terms, and second thing is protecting both interests. So if you take someone else's money and if you lose all of them, nothing's protecting you, you are done. If that person just happened to wake up, feel really pissed off and just sue you, you have to compensate a very big amount. And please don't take this kind of thing lightly. Let it be your siblings, let it be your parents or any close ones, because money reveals true face. And again, you can't blame them for taking any action on you because this is your own responsibility and you have to admit that you shouldn't take their money. I don't care how eager you are. I don't care how hungry you are. I don't care how poor you are. I don't care how much debt you're in. Do things the right way. Don't cheat the way through. Because again, market rewards the consistent trader. If you're consistent, there will always be ways. There will always be ways out. Let it be you take 200k, 400k on FTMO, you get funded, you get multiple 6 figures payout, you get multiple 5 figures payout, or you grow your own small account into big. If you have the skill set, you will never be broke. The main reason why you are broke, the main reason why you don't have any capital to trade is simply because you don't have the skill set. So why rush to take someone else's money when you know you don't have the skill set? You're just being denial. So please remember this small advice, all of you. Do not ever touch someone else's money. When time's good, everything's good. When things go south, bear in mind there's a lot of possible consequences. Don't just because of that one sudden moment of greed and you think it feels good to take someone else's money. And if you lose the money, you don't feel anything. No, when something goes wrong, there's nothing protecting you. There's no black and white. You're done. In ugly words, you're fucked. So please be very careful. If you want to take someone else's money, it better be on black and white. You, first thing, you bear with no consequence of compensating the investor if something goes wrong. What's the max drawdown threshold? What's the risk appetite of this investor? What kind of strategy are you trading? Have you pitched him your actual strategy? And what's the game plan? What's the forecast? So everything has to be based on black and white. Everything has to be listed. Okay? So I hope all of you understand what I'm really trying to share here. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you like it, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share this video to someone you think they're at the verge of doing silly things. All right. Talk to you later. Bye bye.